33-year-old Anand Gandhi's Ship of Theseus, which premiered last year at the Toronto International Film Festival, was hailed as the hidden gem of the year.
Why photography?
When I first started taking pictures, I was very much amused by the character of the perfumer in Tuscan's novel. Just the idea of a man trying to capture every scent, starting from people to the surroundings to experiences, was very much amusing.
The film was released in India in July this year, and being an independent and niche project, it benefited when director Kiran Rao helped promote it.
Kiran was the first filmmaker to step forward and offer her infrastructure thoroughly to Ship of Theseus. Kiran stepping forward and putting her infrastructure in place for Ship of Theseus really meant a lot for the film. Because Kiran already has a certain relationship with the public, with the audience. I mean, Ship of Theseus, as you know, was considered extremely difficult, extremely inaccessible. And it is a very philosophical film. It has lots and lots of layers. There are lots of ideas. There are lots of conversations that are borderline academic. So there is a lot going on in the film. So Kiran backing the film, Kiran presenting the film really gave it the boost that it needed.
The film, which addresses concepts like identity, justice, beauty and death through three central characters, found it difficult to find a producer. Gandhi met a number of producers who were not willing to take on the project.
I met a lot of people who looked at my script, looked at my thoughts and said, "Oh, this sounds amazing. This is really brilliant. We've never heard anything like this before. But you know what? India mein logo ko samajh mein nahi aayega." And that I found very arrogant. That kind of prejudice. So what they are essentially saying is that they are groomed enough. They are evolved enough. They have what it takes to understand a narrative of this kind. But the rest of the country, which means 1/5 of human population, is dumber, is lesser groomed and lesser wise than they are, or lesser whatever it is that they think it is than they are, to be able to access an experience like that. And I always found that ridiculously extremely naive and arrogant and silly.
What's also interesting to note is that Gandhi started his career as the dialogue and screenplay writer for the biggest soaps on Indian television, including Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi and Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki, and then went on to make a film which made international and Indian critics sit up and take notice.
It becomes difficult to access that kind of a narrative when it's cut to, when it's like Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi and cut to Ship of Theseus. It's not cut to. There's a long period of 10 years between the two projects. I wrote Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi and Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki when I was 19 years old. I retired from active television at the age of 20. After that, I did some full-length theatre. I did 2 short films. I did a short film called Right Here Right Now, Continuum. And if you look at all my theatre pieces that I did between age 19 and 21, there's a much greater continuum with the work that I've done in theatre with Ship of Theseus than with the work that I did for television. So it happened at a point of time in my life when I was really exploring everything. So it's in that period of exploration, of really aggressive exploration, that television happened. But it's not something that fascinated me enough. It's not something that inspired me enough to hang on to do it further.
But his film has gone on to inspire a number of his peers, including Dibakar Banerjee, Karan Johar and Anurag Kashyap, to name a few, and has also managed to win over the audience.
Hi, I'm Anand Gandhi and you just spotted me on Trendspotters.tv.